Hey, I don't need nobody else. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, okay, okay. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Shannon Show. Today is Wednesday, March 12th. Exactly at 7 p.m. Right on time. I wasn't able to stream last week. I wasn't feeling too good, so I'm back. My voice is let me clear my throat. So hope everyone's doing all right today. It is hot outside. It's hot out there. It is hot outside. It is hot out there. It's what is it? It's 68 degrees. Yesterday it was like 72, 74. I know spring ain't too far away, but I don't trust it. You know, what is it called? Pneumonia weather. Uh huh. Hey, what's up, Charles? How you doing, man? I appreciate you coming in. Yeah. Hey, what you got? What you got, man? What's going on? What's going on? Hey, what's going on? Picket signs. Don't punish me with. Mhm. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Well, restaurant. Hey. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paula. In today's news, me and my family start talking. Me and my family started talking and reached out to Dr. Zach. So, oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. He found a home. Well, that's a good deal, man. Good deal indeed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm. Good deal. Good deal, man. That's good news to hear. The little fella have a home to go to. That's cool, man. When you love somebody, yeah. Yeah, that's cool though, man. That's good. That's a good deal, and keep them safe. Good deal. Oh, I don't need nobody else. I don't need nobody else. But say it again. Yeah. Uh, 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 uh. Well, yeah, that's good to hear, though, man. Charles. Charles in charge. Charles in charge. Yeah, that was a show that came on years ago. What's up, Zach? Oh, that's good to hear. You got a big brother now. Bop, beep, bop, boop, boop, bop, bop. Good deal. Good deal. He probably, yeah. Good to hear the news. What's his name? Kyle Exum. I've been listening to him a song called Come On, Kyle Exum. How do you say it? The Exum Shuffle. Ba, 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 ba. Hey, what's up, KT Shares? How you doing now? I tell you what, is it hot your way? Cause man, it is burning up here. 68 degrees, a heat wave. So I got a heat wave burning in my heart. I got a heat wave. Yes, how you been doing, KT Shares? Hey, what's up, Max Charles? Max Charles. What's going on, man? How you doing? Mm-hmm. Pappy, papa, boop, papa. He call him red-handed. Look who made his way up here. I don't know why. That is funny. Yeah, that is funny. Yeah, sorry to hear about that. Well, you've been crying. So what's been going on, Shaz? What made you cry? Comrade. Say, oh, I don't need. Don't you dare start. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Chiefs did lose the Super Bowl. You know, that was a quick. That's right. The Eagles took them down. Yeah, Max. So what happened to the Chiefs, man? Huh? Yeah, your boys choked the first and second quarter, and they decided to show up around the third quarter. Oh, I don't need nobody else. Yep. We not going. Yeah, they're red-handed. Oh yeah, it's basketball season. I guess lucky for y'all. Keep people off of you. Kansas don't have good thing. I guess good thing Kansas don't have no basketball team. Wait, no, actually, do Kansas do have? Wait, there's Kansas City and there's Kansas. Wait, let me get this straight. Kansas, Kansas basketball. You know, where is Kansas? There's Kansas City and there's Where is Kansas basketball? Kansas located. Lawrence, Kansas. Yeah, sorry to hear about you losing your friends. Shaz, sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, sorry to hear. Yeah, I know that's hard. A hard thing. I know that's hard to lose two friends. Yeah, I can't even imagine, man. But yeah, sorry to hear about that. So, Max Charles. I have nothing to do with Kansas. I'm with the Suns. Wait, you a Phoenix Suns fan, Max? You a Phoenix Suns fan, NBA fan? Kevin Durant playing now. I like Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant for the Phoenix Suns. I'm going to Kansas. I'm going to Kansas City. What? Are you a Phoenix Suns fan? Wow, that's all right. I gotta give you credit on that because I started liking the Phoenix Suns back in like 93, 94. Yeah, when Charles Barkley was there, Kevin Johnson, Dan Marley. I messed with name Dan Majuro, Dan Marley. Uh, who else? Yeah. But yeah, the Sun. I like old Kevin Durant. He's good, man. I like him when he was his rookie year. Kevin Durant was with the Seattle SuperSonics, and then they uprooted, moved to not Kansas, but Oklahoma City, which I don't like. So I heard the NBA gonna be having expansion teams. I think they talking about expansion teams like in 2027. So in 2 years. So they talking about Seattle's getting expansions. So I think the Seattle SuperSonics is gonna get their team back, which they deserve. Because oh, Charles say you don't watch basketball. Okay. But yeah, Max, because it was just wrong on them because what it was, the owner was too cheap. The owner was too cheap to upgrade the building. That's how they needed an upgrade, but he didn't want to pay that money. So basically, he sold the team over to whoever the next owner was, and he just uprooted, moved to Oklahoma City. Oh, cheapskate! You know what? I hope he never come back. He better not come back to Seattle because Seattle. I bet they mad at him. They still mad at him. They're still mad at that owner for doing that. And I mean, the arena ended up getting upgraded anyway. It looks really good. It's the same arena Gary Payton and Sean Kemp played in. It got upgraded. It's the same one Kevin Durant played in. Kendall Gill. What's his name? Allen. Ray Allen. They all played. Yeah. Tom Chambers. Yeah, it got upgraded. Sure did. It got upgraded. So it's still the same place, but it looks way better with that upgrade. So now that the building's upgraded, the Sonics should be able to come back now in 2 years. They got a hockey team and they got a women's WNBA basketball team. They just need the fellas to come on back. And Gary Payton said he wasn't going to retire. He's not retired until the Seattle SuperSonics came back. I remember reading that somewhere. So I did watch basketball. My team was losing, so I lost interest. Who's your basketball team, Charles? Mm-mm. But yeah, man, that's some little trivia about the Seattle SuperSonics. I like the Sonics when GP, the Glove, and the Rain Man was there. That's when I really started taking interest into the Seattle SuperSonics. Now I would hear like Tom Chambers and Detlef Schrempf play, but Detlef Schrempf, he got traded. He went to the Pacers. I think he played. Yeah, he played for the Pacers. Yeah, Detlef Schrempf. I did listen to Prince for the first time. I didn't like anything he was singing. Saying what? Well, oh my gosh! All he do is one. Oh, you should listen to let's go listen to that Purple Rain album. You should see that movie Purple Rain. It's got Morris Dean and time in there as well. Prince is the man. I mean, everybody's taste ain't as good as everybody. Everybody don't have the same taste in music. I didn't listen to Prince for a time. I didn't like. Oh, I guess it takes the right kind of mind to understand that style of music. You gotta have a certain mind, a certain amount of coolness to understand. Like Michael Jackson, the Purple Rain album was horrible. So oh my gosh, that movie one of the best. So I can tell there's a big generation gap between me and you because you had to even that movie is a classic, timeless classic. But growing up when it came out, that was a big deal. It's still that movie's still classic. None of him I don't like. Yeah. I guess you gotta have. I told you gotta have a certain amount of coolness. Everybody don't have it. Now that's at work too. I ask people, have you ever heard such and such or like songs? Oh gosh, they yeah, I can tell a big gap. Music so used to listening to this whatever. Now it's like it's so much flooded. It's so old flooded. But either way, you're missing out. That's all I can tell you. Purple Rain is a true classic. It is, man. Oh my gosh, that movie was. I remember seeing the trailer for Purple Rain. Let's go crazy. I would die for you, darling Nikki, the beautiful one. Morris Day and the Times on there. Morris Day did the Jungle Love and the Bird, a true classic. Kevin Smith likes Morris Day and the Time. He, in his movie, he had him do Jungle Love. I think, yeah, in one of his movies, I think Kevin Smith, who directed Clerks 1, 2, and 3, Mallrats. What else? I'm cooler to remember. Yeah, but this is a different level of cool. This is a different level of cool. Morris Day and the Time made a song called "Cool." I'm so cool, cool. Da, 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 da. Prince put Morris Day and the Time together. He produced that band. Prince, because they all from Minneapolis. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis came from Morris Day and the Time group. Jimmy Johnson there, Jelly Bean Johnson played the drums. Monty in there, but yeah, Jimmy Jam. I'm sure you heard Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, big time producers. They produced Janet Jackson, Mint Condition. Man, they done produced so many groups. Oh my gosh, it's countless. They helped produce some New Edition stuff. Yeah, look up Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, big time producers. They up there, like with Babyface and L.A. Reid. Babyface, yeah, like Babyface and L.A. Reid. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Yep, they were in the time. I'm so cool, cool. Look how many people Prince produced. Sheila E. Man, you heard of Sheila E. Prince put her on Apollonia, Vanity. Oh my gosh, Prince has been all. He done wrote for so many people. Oh my gosh, the credits are endless with Prince. Everything he's done, man. That's a big name in the show business, and somebody who could actually play and sing and play all the instruments, no auto tunes, none of that. Real talent right there. He can sing, produce everything, play all the instruments, can do it, and successful at it. Yeah. And Salt and Pepper came after Prince. Push it. No, old school. In my alley, not a chance except for Michael. No, push it. Oh no old school in my alley. Yeah, man. It's like old school music. The old school way, it just sounds so much better to me when I listen because my ears pick up on it better than so. There's some stuff out there I listen to, but my ear, it's like I just block it out, man. It all because it seemed like back then you could understand every artist was different from each other. Everybody had their own particular sound. No, what I'm saying, what I'm saying is back then, all the artists back then, what I'm saying is you could had a distinct sound. You could distinguish Prince from Michael Jackson, Morris Day and the Time, but you could tell like Morris Day and the Time, Sheila E. They all had that Prince influence, but they still had their own sound. But I'm just saying back then, like with rap music. You could separate Salt and Pepper from Queen Latifah, LL Cool J from Run DMC, even though they are friends and grew up in Queens, KRS-One, Houdini. Who else? I mean, yeah, like the Beatles. The Beatles, you can pick up Beatles and like Rolling Stones. They all rock and roll, but they all still had their own distinct sound. And you could pick up, like, look at James Brown. A lot of R&B artists back in the day, but James Brown had his own sound, Like a lot of artists had their, like Motown artists. They had like Motown sound. Artists from Motown had a different sound. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Oh, I'm about to pass out. Who is Queen? Oh Lord, who is Queen Latifah? Run! Oh God, I'm gonna have to shut this show off. Oh, oh God, oh no, oh I'm about to pass out. Who is Queen Latifah? TLC, man, you don't know who TL. Oh God, see, that's what I'm saying, man. That they all distinct artists. They had their own sound, even though they Queen Latifah and Run DMC all in the rap game, but everybody know who everybody was. Oh, hey man, did you say who is James Brown? Who? Oh my gosh. Oh, Max. Oh, you love it. I'm a fan. Who is James Brown? Oh my gosh. Who is James? James Brown, just the godfather of soul. And you know how many countless artists, rap artists, how much of influence he's had on the music world? People have sampled his music. Oh, I tell you, your music history is lacking really bad. You got a whole lot of reading to do. You got a whole lot of catching up to do. A whole lot of catching. I agree, Max. Sorry. Oh my Lord. Queen Latifah. Oh man, come on, man. You got to be playing. Queen Latifah. She came out like back in the late 80s, early 90s. You know, she had a show called Living Single. You know, she does a lot of acting now, but she was a rapper, Queen Latifah. And Moni Love was in her group with her. Queen Latifah, Living Single came out like 93, 94. It would come on after Martin. Uh, yeah, she done a lot. She had her own talk show, Queen Latifah. Yeah, she's been on Lip Sync Battle. She did a tribute to LL Cool J. Yeah, do y'all know who LL Cool J is? Oh gosh, ain't enough time in this world to school y'all, man. You have to look him up. Look her up, Queen Latifah. She been in that movie. She was in Set It Off. She was really good in it too. She's done a lot of acting, but she's still a rapper, and you know. And she also did the theme song for Living Single. Yeah. Oh God. Oh. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like when I was growing up, man. It's like if you grew up in that time area, you could really, the music was really good. You're like, oh man, Queen Latifah came out with a new one, or LL Cool J. You know who LL Cool J is, right? Run DMC. Run DMC, the Kings from Queen. Oh my gosh. You might as well say Run DMC put Adidas on the map. They did a song called My Adidas because they wear those shell toe Adidas. They're white with black stripes. They wear the fedoras. They wear the gold chains. DMC wore this for he wore the gazelle shades. They wore, like black shirts and stuff with the gold chains. Jam Master Jay, JMJ was the DJ for them. The Beastie Boys. Yeah, I know that's right. I know that's right. You born in 2003. So, man, you missed out on a whole lot because of the time frame you was born. But I mean, you can catch up. But to actually grow up and experience it, it was a big difference. Big difference. And like the way you could listen to music. Of course, they had the tape cassettes, boom boxes. Hear it on the radio. It's not like now where everything is just streamed. Because or you had to request songs on the radio, which I thought was a lot fun too. It was like more interactive. And like going outside, not like stuck up in the house. We'd be outside dancing or listening to music or playing all the time. It was a different world, different time frame back then that versus now. Like, it's so much stuff like, just people just sit in the house and they can listen to music still. But I know a lot of people been bringing vinyl records back, which I like, No, I'm just saying you could look them up. But I'm saying they a part of the rap world. Those are icons in the rap world. Queen Latifah, Run DMC, James Brown, Godfather of Soul, world of R&B. Yeah, it's a lot of artists you look up. You should look up Miles Davis, Charlie Parker, Fats Waller, Fats Domino. Look, a lot. Music. Count Basie, Stevie. I'm sure. I know you heard of Stevie Wonder, right? Stevie Wonder, because all those artists have had big influences on the music industry. Yeah, big time icons. Run DMC knocked down a lot of doors. Big influence, for a lot of people. For like Eminem coming up, Eminem, a lot of. They're the ones who did it big. That's cool, but Prince has had a lot of influence on people too. you know. But yeah, James Brown, man. Look up James Brown. James Brown, the Godfather of Soul. So many artists. I'm telling you, have sampled Heavy D and the Boys. You don't know, like Heavy D and the Boys just sampled him. Yeah, man. If you get a chance, just look up some of those artists and just listen to their stuff. Their stuff really good. Oh yeah, Eminem. I'm sure yeah, Run DMC had a big influence on him. I know Eminem like Dr. Dre. You heard of Ice T? I'm sure you heard of 50 Cent. Let me go into the early 2000s. 50 Cent, G Unit, Eminem came out around that time, like 99 when I heard Eminem. Early 2000s, 50 Cent, G Unit. Who else came out? Juvenile, Manny Fresh and them, Birdman, Lil Weezy, Lil Wayne came out. Master P had some stuff out. He came out. Master P, I remember coming out around 98. Make them say, make them say, The only reason I don't know those people because I never listened to the radio ever. Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, I know that just like you said, it's just something you never heard before. You know, you just never know. Like there's still probably some stuff I haven't heard, but I mean, I really like a lot. Old school music. Not just R&B or rap. I like country, old school country, like Johnny Cash, Loretta Lynn, Patsy Cline, Hank Williams Sr., Hank Williams Jr. I like is it Terry Clark, uh, Vince Gill, who else? Trisha Yearwood, Garth Brooks, Brooks and Dunn, Charlie Pride, Buck Owens, Roy Clark. Man, I keep firing them off. Old school, old school to the core. The Jacksons, of course, Michael Jackson and the Jackson Five, Diana Ross and the Supremes. Then Diana Ross went solo. Martha and the Vandellas, Mary Wells, dun 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 dun. Lionel Richie, then Lionel Richie and the Commodores. Who else? Old school I listen to. Country, R&B, rap, whatever. I listen to all of it pretty much back then. I mean, as far as the old school, but yeah, country music. I like Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton's good. Steve Martin, I gotta give credit. If you don't know who Steve Martin is, look him up. He's a comedian, but he can play the banjo. Steve Martin, you should look it up. He would do like his stand up. He had like the arrow going through his head. Steve Martin, he was a comic, but Steve Martin can play the banjo. I did hear Purple Rain. I thought it was, and my friend was like, no, let it play, let it play. I found out about Prince because I was about to skip. I'm about to skip it. I'm telling you, man. I don't know how many people like him and Stevie Wonder can play all the instruments and good at all of them and make music too, Just the way that, it's like, man, that's mind blowing. Mastering a few instruments, but they can play them all. Prince, and I've seen Prince play the drums too. Of course, he knows good guitar, keyboard, or whatever, but Prince can play it all. Prince Rogers Nelson. That's part of his song. Why, I mean, got the ladies. It worked for him. I'm telling you, it worked for him. That was all part of, Prince, the way he did, songs. He never just whine, but. Mm-hmm. Sheena Easton worked with Prince. Sheena Easton. Who else? Said Morris Day Anytime, Vanity Six, Apollonian. I pledge allegiance to the time. But music, you should look up Sheila A. I think they give her the title, the Queen of Percussion. I mean, it's true. There's no lies there. Sheila E. is the Queen of Percussion. She stands out. She can play the drums, guitar, and she's versatile like Prince. She can write songs. She can sing too. Above all that, but she came out in the early '80s. She did her big song was "Glamorous Life." See, I did watch Purple Rain. Most things I couldn't watch. I'm not nasty. The movies, yeah, that movie came out like in '83, '84. Yeah, Purple Rain, Purple Rain, Purple Rain. But Purple Rain was really good. Purple Rain's a true classic. I think on that DVD, like the premiere part, you see Charlie Murphy. You know, Charlie Murphy's Eddie Murphy's older brother. He passed away a couple of years ago. You know, he was on the Chappelle show telling true Hollywood stories of Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy talks about Prince. Dave Chappelle had it on his show. You know, what Purple Rain? What's wrong? Purple Rain. Purple Rain. It was a big hit, man. Yeah, if you see the movie, you see where the song lines up and towards the end, because he in the end, his dad, had shot himself, so you hear that slow song, that song was dedicated to his dad in the song, in the movie itself. Well, Purple Rain was a really big, man. It was a big song. It's a timeless classic. I bet you this is like 40 something years, and they still talked about Prince. Only, yeah, that shows you how good they were. Even though Prince has passed away, but his music will live on forever. Some of the stuff I heard, I can't say it's gonna go on forever. Will be remembered more than stuff I heard back then. Purple Rain is violent. Purple means like purple. I think it means like purple. Yeah, it was a lot. It was. I mean, of course, it was. Yeah, Prince and his dad. Of course, like any movie, it was action. It was a little violence. Him and his dad, they didn't get along, and it was like a typical life story. Parent and child not getting along or whatever. All that kind of things, like normal everyday life stuff. Mm-hmm. But the movie ended on a good note, though. The dad got better, so things ended. It still ended on a good note, though. Purple Rain. I would die for you. Say, I would die for you, darling, if you want me to. Yeah, I would. Lisa and Wendy from what you call was in the Revolution. Hate watching bloody movies. Yeah, bloody movie, gory. I like gory. See, I can withstand gory movies and bloody movies like House of a Thousand Corpse. I like House of a Thousand Corpse. Yeah, I like House of a Thousand Corpse. It's one of my favorite Rob Zombie. I like Rob Zombie. Have y'all heard of Rob Zombie? He's a rock and roll. He does rock, punk music, or whatever. But he directed a movie. He did House of a Thousand Corpse. He redid Halloween. Rob Zombie. He directed a few movies. Had his wife in it. I forgot her last name was Moon, but yeah, she's in it. And I like the guy who played Otis. Billy Mosley played Otis in House of a Thousand Corpse. Yeah, I love that movie. His wife plays Baby in that movie. I forgot the guy who played Captain Spaulding. I like him. And Billy Mosley who played Otis. Matter of fact, I saw him last year, I think. Billy Mosley at Days of the Dead convention. He was there. His stuff was too high to be buying. He had his stuff up there like $60-something to buy. Are you serious? Billy Mosley charging too much, man. Karen Black is in that movie. I think Karen Black might be in that movie. I know Leslie Easterbrook is in there. She's played the police lady blonde lady from Police Academy in there. So it's a lot. It's a familiar faces in there. Chris Hardwick, I think that's his name. He was in there from. He used to be on a MTV show host him and Jenny McCarthy. There was a lot of familiar faces in that movie. I love that movie, House of a Thousand Corpses. I'll watch it. I got it on Blu-ray. I wonder if it's on 4K. House of a Thousand Corpses. I like Doctor Death. Doctor Death. I think he was the one operating down there, operating on people, putting different body parts and stuff on there. Hey, that was messed up though. That might have been I think it was Doctor Death, or I think that was him. But that's a sick movie. I liked Quentin Tarantino's House of Grind. That was really like House of Grind. I think it was House of Grind or the other one. But his stuff, I like Quentin Tarantino stuff. I like my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie is out of all the movies, it's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I can watch that movie over and over because it's classic, old school. It takes place back in the 60s, like late 60s, Leonardo DiCaprio's in it. Brad Pitt is in it. Margot, I forgot her name. She's in it too. It's a really good movie. Not Robert De Niro, but from Scarface is in there. Tony Montana. Al Pacino's in it. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah, they won some awards for that movie too. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. But if you ever see that, they really take it back in the 60s. The cars, everything. From the scenery, you see going down the street, the lights, the cars, the buildings, everything. And Margot Robbie, I think that's her name. She plays Sharon Tate. Sharon Tate was an actress. It was that big mass murder back in the late 60s dealing with Charles Manson. And she was one of the ones killed, killed in that back then. So Quentin Tarantino in his universe, I like how he goes back and redoes it. Like he reversed it, like make it show like they got revenge on them for that, breaking into Leonardo DiCaprio's house. Brad Pitt was his stuntman, so they busted in on him while he was there. So basically he beat all his people down. I like how he reversed that, showing, what would have happened if this would have happened to him. His team was Charles Manson, crew was getting beat down. They beat him down. So it's like they survived in the movie, but in real life. But that's like how Quentin Tarantino did that, Quentin Tarantino got some other good movies. I like Glorious Bastards. The only old school song I've heard was Celebrate by I forget who. Talking about Celebration. I forgot who sung it, but I heard it. Celebrate good times, celebration. I know Kool and the Gang does. Kool and the Gang, Celebration. That's another good group to listen to. Kool and the Gang. Kool and the Gang, the Gap Band, Parliament Funkadelic. You heard of George Clinton, Max Charles? You heard of Parliament Funkadelic? George Clinton, old school Atomic Dog, Tear the Roof Off, Flashlight. You heard of Bootsy Collins? George Clinton. George Clinton, man. Parliament Funkadelic, Bootsy Collins. I don't know. Marcus Miller plays the bass. The Brothers Johnson. Who else? Who else out of old school? There's Aretha Franklin, Natalie Cole, Luther Vandross. These are a lot of R&B. Who is the Gap Band? I'm sure that's hilarious. Did you? Oh God! I know I didn't make that up. No, the Gap Band was an old school funk group back They came out like in the early 70s, mid 70s. Charlie Wilson and his brothers, Ronnie and Robert. Charlie Wilson. Who? Aretha Franklin. Who? Aretha Franklin, she's the queen of soul. She did a lot of R&B. You ever heard that song Respect? Respect. Find out what it means to me. Aretha Franklin. Yeah, look her up. Hey man, I'm telling you, you should go back and listen. Just look up a lot of old school R&B, old school country, man. Look at Johnny Cash. His stuff is good. Waylon Jennings. I like Waylon Jennings. He did the theme song for the Dukes of Hazzard. Just a good old boy. Boom, boom, boom. That sounds that sounds too loud. I'm telling you, man, if you really want to dig into music history, that's a lot of stuff you should listen to. You know, it all connects together. All the country, the R&B, all this old school. You know, if it wasn't for these artists, say like the predecessors, if it wasn't for a lot of these artists paved the way for all these artists that you see now, their music. Yeah. For a lot of, yeah, big influence. They paved the road. All these old school artists paved the road for all these new artists to be able to do what they do because of them, you know. Well, look at Prince. Yep, he paved the way too. Prince, Stevie Wonder, not just R&B, like the doo-wop stuff too, man. Old school doo-wop, Frankie Lyman, Little Anthony Imperials. I mean, you go look at the doo-wops, man. Look at Frankie Valli. I mean, if you go back to all the doo-wop played a big role in music history as well, man. Jazz, blues, all of them, man. And they all connect. Just because I don't listen to the radio. You don't have to listen to the radio. You can easily go like to YouTube, man. I'm sure you're on YouTube all the time. You don't have to listen to the radio. Yeah, you go listen to on YouTube, whatever. Listen, look up some of the old artists we were talking about. You can easily find them on YouTube. They got like album releases when they came out. You can listen to their playlist easily, man, on YouTube. You can find it right on there. Mm-hmm. Okay, Max, you got homework. Yeah, you got homework. I have homework. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, just check those artists out. And you can find them right on YouTube like anybody else, YouTube like one of the biggest resources out there. You don't have to have the radio. No. Good old YouTube is the radio. YouTube radio. Yeah. Yeah, it's like just stuff. It's a lot of stuff I learned from my mom, my folks, my grandparents. My grandma, she played a lot. I picked up a lot of stuff from her. The only time I watch YouTube is someone is live or making beats. And if I go live, okay, I get that, And plus, they got stuff. They still the stores sell the old school CDs. You can buy the vinyl. They got tape, even 8 tracks. I like Elvis too, man. Elvis is good. Elvis, Little Richard, Jerry Lee Lewis. Who else back then? Richie Valley. No, Richie. What's his name for Diddle La Bamba? Richie. I think Richie Valley, La Bamba. No, Richie. La 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 Bamba. What's his name? Richie Valley. Yeah, Richie Valens. What was his buddy? Who was in that movie? Buddy, I can't think of his name. Buddy Holly. Yeah, Gary Busey played in the Buddy Holly story. Saying I don't have music acts to use my friend. Yeah. If I get music act, I definitely check the. Yeah, check them out. I'm telling you, man. it'll definitely get you up to speed on a lot of the music, the old school, yeah, because you like I was saying, if it wasn't for a lot of these old school artists, you know, they paved the road, paved the way for the new artists. Like a few years ago, I think his name was DJ Academics. Um, I listened to so maybe like a year, 2 years ago, DJ Academic. I think he's like a rapper and a DJ. I know he's a big fan of Set It Off, Offset. Well, I can't think of the Amigos. Anyway, he was and LL Cool J. He didn't bring up his name, but I know who he was talking about. He was talking about DJ Academics, and so I think what it was with DJ Academics, basically, like he was saying, like the old school rappers, whatever. It seemed like the way it translates to me, they're like saying they're jealous of the new artist, the pays and the money and stuff. And I mean, he was just right down and dogging the old school artists. I mean, like it was a big disrespect, especially like to him, like Queen Latifah, all of them. Excuse me. Cause matter of fact, I think it was just last year they had their 50th anniversary celebrating hip hop, but just DJ Academics just trash. I know there's gonna be a lot of new artists going to talk trash about the old artists or whatever. But if it wasn't for those guys, the road wouldn't have been paved the way it is now. If it wasn't for the old school, like to open the doors for the new school, I see it all the time, man. Uh, but some understand it, don't understand whatever. But I think that's what DJ Academics was saying. Like the old school artists are jealous of them. I mean, he was just right, dog. Slamming them in the ground. I was like, oh my gosh. And LL Cool J, he said he wasn't gonna cuss, but he went in strong on DJ Academics for saying all that stuff. But I ain't heard no more back because that was just wrong. Because and like LL Cool J had pointed out, like it wasn't no template like when he was coming out and them earlier artists when they were coming out, it was no template for none of that. So basically, that's the thing. You had to be creative and figure it out. It wasn't none of this Spotify, iTunes, none of that. You had the way you get your music out is through the radio station. If you didn't do that, they would have parties, block parties or whatever. They would hook their DJs would hook their turntables up to the light pole, wherever get electricity, or you had to bring your tape, you had to sell out of your trunk, or you had to take your music down to the radio station or to the club, and the DJ would get your music on. It was a lot harder. See, that's the thing is, it's so much easier. It's so much easier. Why is my speaker loud? I'm telling you, man, it's so much easier now. It's like you just sit back home. I see it all the time. I hear some artists now. You can be a famous music artist. All you got to do just sit at home, put in a music app and make music. It wasn't that easy back then, but just for him just to say stuff like, I mean, he dogged the old school, like who's the old school? I guarantee he wouldn't have survived with that tone that he had. I guarantee DJ Academics, he wouldn't have survived back in the old days where you had to physically go out there and put in work. It wasn't none of this applications, none of that. You had to get out there and hustle. I mean, do it for real. It's like either you had it or you didn't. You had to go out there and go get it. It wasn't just gonna pop up, have a little app, you be on an iPad and make your beats or whatever. No, you had to get out there. I mean, they had drum machines and stuff, but there was no application. It wasn't like this easy the way it is. Everything just right here at your hands. It wasn't like that back then. It was you had to go to a studio, whatever. You had to, you had to physically do stuff, with machines, the instruments and stuff. It wasn't none of this easy stuff like it is with Garage Band or Pro Tools, or what, Fruity Loops. It wasn't this easy like back then. No, you had to go make that thing work. You had to get out there and make it work. Because if you didn't, it just wasn't going to happen. There wasn't no internet. it was like the news, like the local DJs, and that's the cool thing I like about radio, that they had to, artists had to rely on the radio and word of mouth, and people buying their music, to get out there. Or like then MTV came along, BET, TV shows, like music videos when MTV came out, BET doing music videos. That was really a big help when the 80s started, the 80s came, early 80s came around. It helped out artists. Music videos helped out big time, but it still wasn't it wasn't easy like it is now, you know. So I've seen it. So man, but I believe that, you had to go out there and make it happen. It just wasn't going. And I think, the work ethic, it made the artists go out there and work. So versus like now, where you really had to put too much effort in. I mean, you still put the work, but it's just so much more easier. It's like it wasn't like it was back then. Two different worlds. So I would be a DJ. I didn't get the job, but no, okay. But yeah, man, big difference from old school to the new school. And that's the thing about the old school. They had to go out there. They were paving the way. Like LL Cool J said, it wasn't no template for this. They had to go just figure it out, see what worked and didn't work. And see now all the, the music, hip hop, everything has evolved to where it is now. But, thanks to those guys, the old school, to pave that way is because of them, helped pave the way. It kept the technology, it kept pushing, the rebel, it kept, evolving to where it is now. Yeah, she got a lot of slow stuff, but she got fast stuff too. Aretha Franklin, she was in the Blues Brothers movie, the first one. She was even the one Blues Brothers 2000. The first Blues Brothers. James Brown's in the first Blues Brothers movie. It's Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi. They're the Blues Brothers, directed by John Landis. Yeah. Yeah, Aretha Franklin got some fast stuff. Oh yeah, she got slow and fast. She did a song soundtrack for a movie called Sparkle back in like 1975, 76. Sparkle. Aretha Franklin's been around forever. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Blues Brothers. It was a movie. Jake and Elwood Blues. Yeah, Dan Aykroyd was Elwood, and John Belushi was Jake and Elwood. The Blues Brothers. Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia, she was in there, and also in the Blues Brothers. It was a big all-star cast, and Ray Charles was in there. You heard of Ray Charles? Max, Ray Charles. Surely you heard of Ray Charles. Ray Charles is in yeah, you got a lot of schooling. Yeah, Ray Charles, look him up. Ray Charles was in the Blues Brothers movie. Ray Charles, you heard of Quincy Jones, man? Quincy Jones had produced Michael Jackson's music. He scored The Wiz, but Quincy Jones in his own right, he's a musician. I don't know how many he's done scored over 60 something movies. Quincy Jones is a real talent. He passed away a few months ago. Quincy Jones. Oh God. Well, Quincy Jones was around when you were born too. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, y'all way in the woods, way out there in the woods, way out there. Yeah. Quincy Jones, Ray Charles. Jamie Foxx did the movie called Ray. He sure did, playing Ray Charles in the movie. So Quincy Jones and Ray Charles were, like best buddies. Yeah, man, y'all got a lot of music history to learn. They're gonna learn them one day. You got a long ways to go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Like I know your artists is sample music. You should listen to, sampling's been around forever. Sampling, making their own beats. Because back in the 80s, the artists had to use a TR-808 as a drum machine. Yeah, but I tell you, there won't be a lot of people be able to do what Quincy did too, and letting what he's done. And that's the thing about a lot of those old school artists. That I think the iconic one, the big ones, that still continue to stand out because they still talked about. I mean, and have a big influence versus what I've seen 20 years ago. In the music world. Mm-mm. Yeah, Quincy, he passed away a couple of years, like last year, I think. No, he passed away a couple of months ago. But yeah, Quincy Jones, he produced Michael Jackson's Off the Wall, Thriller, and a Bad album. But he's produced a lot of people, the Brothers Johnson. Quincy has stuff of his own as well, He did he produced a lot. Quincy Jones. He has a daughter, Rashida Jones. She's an actress. She was on the TV show Parks and Recreation. Rashida Jones is his daughter. His wife Peggy, ex-wife Peggy, I forgot her name. She played in Mod Squad. She was an actress as well. Peggy Lee. What's her name? Man, yeah, y'all got a lot to learn. See here, Mod Squad. I mean, I don't expect you to know it, but yeah. But yeah, it's good to know the history of where music, a lot of stuff come from, people before you, Let's see here, Mod Squad. Peggy, was it Peggy Lipton? Yeah, Peggy Lipton. She passed away a few years ago because her and Quincy Jones had two daughters. But Quincy Jones had a son, QD3, Quincy Jones the third. He produces music too. Oh yeah, Quincy Jones also helped produce The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You heard of that? Will Smith, Fresh. I'm sure y'all heard of Will Smith. y'all can't be that far back. Not no. Y'all. I'm sure y'all heard of Will Smith, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He was in Independence Day with iRobot. Okay. Oh gosh. All right, here. Will Smith. Who else? Who's some of the new people? Let's see. I'm sure you heard Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Danny McBride. I like him from Eastbound and Down. He's Kenny Powers. Never saw it, but I have heard of it. Dum, boom, ba-dum, bum, boom. DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. That's what I heard of Will Smith. He was the Fresh Prince, and DJ Jazzy Jeff was the DJ. Who else came out? Artists back in the 2000s. T-Pain. I like T-Pain, of course. T-Pain, Lil Wayne, Lil Bootsy. I'm sure you heard Lil Bootsy and Lil Wayne. I like Sabrina Carpenter. Her stuff. What's that? Espresso. Sabrina. That's a pretty cool song. Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, I think what's the song? Yeah, Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter. I like Espresso. Who else? Jonas Brothers was cool when they came out in the early 2000s. The Jonas Brothers. Sabrina Carpenter. I like Kyle Exum, the new song called "Come On." That's a big hit. Come on. I like Katy Perry. I like her stuff. Katy Perry. Who else? Come on, come on. Amy Winehouse was good too. Adele. Who else? Of course, y'all heard Alicia Keys. Um, Alicia Keys, Jay Z, Ice Cube. Come on, come on. Kyle Exum, the Exum Shuffle. I'm sure y'all done heard that song, Exum Shuffle. It came out not too long by Kyle Exum, the Exum Shuffle. It's called Come On. It's real catchy. Come on, come on. Kyle Exum, the Exum Shuffle. Alicia Keys. She came out in 2000. Alicia Keys, Jay Z. Who else? Come on, come on. Miguel, he came out. And, trying to think who was big. 2013, 14. Let's see. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah, the Kyle Exum. That's really catchy, man, too. 50 Cent. Yeah, DMX. X to the Z. Biggie Smalls. Tupac. You heard of Tupac? Biggie Smalls. Big rap icon figures in Tupac and Biggie. Notorious B.I.G. Notorious. Tupac, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. Come on. Oh, who's 50 Cent? DMX? Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. Tupac. Oh, gosh. Tupac. Now, you got to be playing Dr. Dre, man. Dr. Dre produced Eminem stuff. Oh. Yeah, man. Dr. Dre produced NWA back in the 80s. NWA. He was in a group called NWA. Then he did help start Death Row Records. Snoop Dogg was on there. Tupac was on there. Yeah, still 2003. He was around 2003 as well. Snoop Dogg. Hot dog, man. Yeah, they were around 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10, on down the road. Yeah, man. They were around here. Hey, man, I was born when I was born too, but I'm just me. I'm just more. I'm just saying, I'm really in tune to a lot of stuff. Yeah. I picked up on a lot of music because I had a big interest in music. So old school, new school, it didn't matter for me. I still listen to some new stuff as well. You know, I'm saying that's just me. I'm just really big on music. Yeah. Yeah. I'm saying those are people you should check out. I mean, because you say you do music, I would think, just some people you can just check out. You never know, just see where music come from, before you, were born, see where, just, I mean, that's something that just piqued my interest, for me. Like, where did this come from? Where did it get started? Who had, the big influences, But yeah, I like the G Unit. I do make music. Trash means I need my computer and my keyboard. I like Daft Punk. I like Oliver too. I like Oliver, Daft Punk. Yeah, I think I like Pharrell Williams. I got Daft Punk. I first heard them back in '97. Daft Punk. I like their album was their album Random Access Memories. Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, it went gold. That's cool. That was fast. My new album went gold. That's cool, Charles, man. Yeah, congratulations on that. But yeah, but that's the cool thing about music, man. Just so many wide variety, so many roads, and it's just so much. There's so much out there. There's still some stuff I don't know as well, but but there's a whole lot I do know too as well. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I know there's a lot of underground stuff. People do like underground, straight from the underground. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. But yeah, I like Oliver too. He came out a few years ago. Oliver. What it is, I think what it is a bunch of artists and they own the album. They call themselves Oliver, but it's different features. The album features different artists. So Oliver's like a group of different artists on the album. Oliver. I guess he's doing okay. He said he was adopted. Uh, Charles said he adopted him. Mm-mm-mm. Love like this. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Man, my throat is so dry. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it is cool. You red-handed. Oh, Burn Baby, old school song by the Tramps. Song called Burn Baby Burn, old disco song from the 70s. Burn Baby Burn, burn this disco out, burn the mother down. Burn Baby Burn. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, the Tramps. Let's see here. Yep. Burn Baby Burn. Disco, the 70s disco era is really cool back then. Yeah, disco. Yeah, the TV show you should look up like Soul Train, American Bandstand, Disco Fever. Some of the music shows back in the 70s. Look up Ed Sullivan Show. A lot of rock artists. Yeah, yeah. Joan Jett, another one. Bite. No, I love rock and roll. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. Joan Jett. Joan Jett with the Black Hearts. Yeah, I love. Who else? Rick Springfield. Who else? Yeah, yeah, she was really good. Pat Benatar was good back. I liked her. Madonna, Fleetwood Mac, the Mamas and the Papas. Who else? I like Florida Georgia Line. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. California. California. Tupac song was California knows how to party in the city of good old Watts. But yeah, American Bandstand came out. Bandstand came out back in the 60s. Soul Train came out like in 70, 71. Don Cornelius was the host for Soul Train. Dick Clark was the host for American Bandstand. I think Danny Terrio was the host for Dance Fever. Trying to go back to read. There was Solid Gold. That came out in the early 80s. Solid Gold. Foods. Let's see here. Cookbook. Cook. Trying to make you go rehab. No. You said rehab. What, you hurt your arm or something? Or didn't you hurt something? Oh, man, I was singing Amy Winehouse song. Why would I break something if I don't know. I couldn't remember. You said somebody your rehab trying to make me go back to rehab. I said no. Oh, she should have been in rehab. Oh, you talking about Amy Wine? Oh, okay. I didn't know exactly what you're talking about. I was trying to figure out. Yeah, Amy Winehouse is good too. It's just sad, about her. I like Lady Gaga too. Said Katy Perry. Who else? Yeah, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry. Who else? Who else? Justin Timberlake. He's really good too. Justin Timberlake. Missy Elliott. Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, that was a good. It was for the movie. What, Brad Pitt and Jennifer Lawrence. A star is born. Mm-hmm. Missy Elliott. Yeah, she's another hip hop R&B. Missy Elliott. I don't think she done anything in a couple of years. Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott. You should check her out. She got some good stuff. Good stuff too. She came out back in like '97. Yeah, I think she stuck. She kept doing music up to maybe mid 2000s or so. But she got a lot of bad hits. Her stuff is good. Missy Elliott. Mm-hmm. Missy Elliott. She said, "Let me see you work it." And so you heard of Ludacris, rapper Ludacris. Ludacris. He was in a couple of the Fast and Furious. Him and Tyrese. Too fast, too furious. Selena Gomez, didn't she do a song? What's the other? Not Selena Gomez. I can't think of her name. Cause I think she was on tour with the Jonas Brothers a few years ago. Not Selena Gomez. Who was it? What's her name? She was on tour with Jonas Brothers. I can't think of her name. She played on that TV show, Sunny, Sunny with a Chance. Sunny with a Chance. Yeah, Sunny with a Chance. Who was her name? Yeah, Demi Lovato. I'm sure you heard of Demi Lovato. Demi Lovato. She was on that show. Demi Lovato and the Jonas Brothers on tour a few years ago. It was called like the Civic Tour or something. It was like maybe five or 6 years ago. Maybe like 5 years ago. Demi Lovato. She's an artist because she was a Disney. She's a Disney actress on the show Sunny with a Chance. I used to watch that. That was funny. Disney with Sunny with a Chance. Hey, what's up, Jet? How you doing? How you doing, Jet? Just talking about a lot of music. Just schooling Max and Charles on some music. A lot of old school R&B to new stuff. Yeah, I was actually there. Heard the Jonas Brothers and Demi Lovato. I know a few years ago they were on tour together. I think it was the Civic Tour or something like that. Demi Lovato and Jonas Brothers. And I was saying Demi Lovato was on a show called Sunny with a Chance. That was a really good show. I used to watch it. It was a Disney show. It came on I think it came on. It was on for like maybe it was on for 2 seasons. It came out in 2009. Oh wow, you watch. Yeah, see, it was a lot of, and see, it's the thing, man. There was a lot of good stuff on Disney. I remember what it was some stuff I saw, but I also watched a lot of stuff too, not just Disney. It was I always watch a lot of other stuff. But that's one of the shows I remember. Sunny with a Chance, That's So Raven, uh, Wizards of Wizardly Place, Wizards of Waverly Place. I remember that coming on. It was a lot of that earlier Disney stuff that came on I would watch. And I know then Corey went solo from That's So Raven, Corey's in the house or whatever, Corey's house or Corey's in the house because he went with his dad. His dad was working at the White House as a chef. What happened? I know. What I tell which show? I don't think I saw you on there. I know you said Disney, but no, I didn't skip you. I just didn't. I probably didn't see that show. But see, that's the thing. I saw some shows, and there's some shows I didn't see. It just depended on what it was. Now, like Sweet Life of Zach and Cody was really good. I really enjoyed that. This is the Sweet Life. That's one of the shows that stood out to me. Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, with the two twin brothers. They were funny. That was a really good show. And Raven Simone. Yeah, and Raven Simone went her separate ways to it. Yeah, Cheetah Girls. Yeah. And like her brother Corey and the dad, they went to the White House because he ended up cooking for the folks at the White House. He was a chef. He was a cook for them. That's the way I remember it. That show maybe lasted, I don't know, a couple of episodes or a season. I know it didn't last too long because he was a chef at the Chill Grill, the dad. But That's So Raven was good. It seemed like Even Steven came on around that time. Phineas and Ferb, Phil from the Future. Phil from the Future. I remember that. And see, back then too, Disney, like in the early 2000s, they used to actually show movies, like that movie Tiger. They used to show actual like movies. They did what's that? High School High. That wasn't too bad. The Jonas Brothers did what was that movie they at camp? They were at camp playing music or whatever. I was just like the Disney seemed like it was more. They had better stuff. I don't know than it is than it is now to me. I used to actually used to tune in. I used to tune into what's that Jet X whatever. But yeah, I would catch Zach and Cody all the time. I would try to catch them every day. Zach and Cody. I saw some of the Lab Rats. I saw a little bit of. I didn't watch it all the time. I caught pieces of it, Max. I saw some of it, but it's something I just didn't really tune in. I tuned into a little bit of it. I didn't watch it all. I didn't watch it all the time like I did like Zach and Cody or some of the other shows. I do remember seeing a little bit of it, but I just wasn't tuned into it, like that. I mean, man, and plus, it wasn't just Disney Channel. There was I was looking at stuff on Nickelodeon. I know there was like all that. It was man, I was watching so many channels. I was watching so much, and plus too, they started a lot of old school shows were coming on TV. So man, it was so much TV. But yeah, so it was a lot of stuff I was watching. Yeah. Yeah, Lab Rats. I remember seeing little pieces of it. I didn't watch it like in full all the way through. I just didn't. I'm sure it was good because Disney. And see, that's the thing. Disney had so many shows. One show go in out. One show come in. One show go out. One show come in. It was always constant. Hannah Montana was another show. I remember Hannah Montana with Miley Cyrus. Hannah Montana was another big one that stood out. I remember. I would actually catch it, Hannah Montana. It's like it was all in that block. Harvey Breaks. Okay, that's cool. I also have my own. That's cool, man. Harvey Breaks. I played Harvey. Okay, that's cool, man. Had your own cartoon. And say, and Mr. Peter Body and Sherman. That must have been the new one because it was old school. You ever seen the old school Mr. Peabody and Sherman? Like from the 60s, because they were on the run on that same block with Rocky and Bullwinkle, the old school, you know, Mr. Peabody and Sherman. You should look up the original. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. Let me see here. But yeah, man, that Disney block, it was always like that, like because That's So Raven, I think, came on like around 2004, 2005, I think. And then I know Zach and Cody was in that block, even Stevens, Phil from the Future, Phoenix and Ferb, Lizzie McGuire, all that in that block running. Like early like 2000, like 2003, 2004, 2005 or whatever. And see, also Disney, I think they finally stopped up around 2002, but they were showing like old school Disney stuff. I wish Disney would do that. Have a classic Disney channel because they would show like the old school Mickey Mouse Club, like from the 50s. They Spin and Marty, the Hardy Boys, and then like I wish they'd bring back like the 90s Mickey Mouse Club with Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears, some of the other one of the other guys from NSYNC. That was who else? Christina. What's her name? Not Christina Applegate. Christina. I can't think of it. She was in movie. She did a song for Moulin Rouge, but she was also part of the Mickey Mouse Club from the '90s. Her and Justin Timberlake. They all on that run together. Christina Aguilera. Oh, that's cool. Yes, it was an old school cartoon, and they turned it into a movie. Oh, okay. But yeah, I know it was the old school cartoon, but I do kind of remember like them doing like a movie or something redo of from the old school. But yeah, they were on that run, the old school Rocky and Bullwinkle. But yeah, Christina Aguilera was on that old school Disney, the Mickey Mouse Club in like in the early '90s. Mm, mm, mm. But yeah, man, they had Disney movies. It's like now I see now when I go by and glance at the Disney Channel. I mean, I know things have changed, but man, it ain't the same to me. It just ain't the same to me. Okay, well, that's cool. You played Sherman. All right, yeah, I had to go. Let me scroll through the credits. See, Mr. Peabody and Sherman. Mr. Peabody, 2014. Sherman. Max Charles. Hey, there it is, too. At 16, just 16 years of age, Max Charles already industry veteran, landing poetic roles on off the big screen. Okay. That's cool, man. I do remember seeing like pieces of it like advertised, That's the thing too. A lot of stuff, if it caught my eye, I might check it out, but it had to really something had to stand out for me, to catch it and watch it. That's cool though, man. Max Charles, the lifeguard, Spider-Man 2. Mhm. After the movie, they remade the show. Oh, okay, that's cool. American Dad, boy slash camper. The Mr. Peabody and Sherman, Netflix, 2015 to 2017. That's cool. North Pole, The Neighbors, The Haunted Hathaway, Sin of the Missing, The Three Stooges, Jesse. Oh wow, I do remember that show, Jesse, because she was like a big babysitter. Yeah, and they was at the hotel. She was babysitting all those kids or whatever. Jesse. Yeah, she basically she was a big babysitter. Yeah, I see. Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, I see that. I played young Peter, young Spider Man. Okay, Jesse. I remember Jesse too. Yeah, she was a nanny. What was her name? She played Jesse. Debbie Ryan. Hey, what's up, Kim? How you doing now? Mm-hmm. Jesse. Now, Jerome. Yes. How you doing, Kim? Oh. Okay, Andrew Garfield. All right. No. Appreciate you coming in, Kim. How you been doing? I've been busy working. I ain't seen too much of anybody. I've been busy. Sky Jackson. Ah, Max is speaking to Kim. She said, "What's up?" She said, "Hello." She said, "Hello, hello, hello." I want to take you to a cave, lock you up on the highway. Oh. Maybe you have heard of me. Yeah, I bet you been hustling. Cause I've been seeing stuff pop up. It's like, man, I say, Kim is on the grind. She's on the grind. Yeah, I've been too busy. I bet you have. That's a good thing. Yeah. Uh-huh. I just ain't been paying attention. I'm sure I have, but I just told it just certain stuff I might have been watching. Maybe I see here and there. It just maybe certain stuff just stick out. It just depends on what I'm doing too. If I'm not, because a lot of times if I'm not watching TV, I'm busy working on something else. That's all it is. When Charles go, we always have. When Charles go, we was having a good. When Charles, where Charles go, we always having a good. He had to go do something. I'm not sure. Mm. Mm-hmm. Wake up, a little Susie. Wake up. But yeah, Jesse, that was a funny. She was funny being trying to take care of those kids. Jesse. Now, Jerome. Yes. Plus two, of course, I had to work. So I could, when I did have time, I would watch stuff. But, of course, I was working, I had to pay bills. So I had to work. So I can't sit and watch the TV all the time. I, I've been watching you. And so then, get home from work, just being tired. I ain't looking at nothing. I just go come home, zoop, woo-hoo. But yeah, when I did have free time, I try to watch some stuff. But I didn't I didn't just stay glued to the TV, whatever. I had to do stuff. I'm still here. I'm still had to give Zach. Hey man, no rush here. Just take your time, brother. No rush here. Ah, I wouldn't mind seeing that new Snow White movie coming out. That's Wonder Woman. Ooh, Death of a Unicorn. She played Wonder Woman in the Justice League movie. Yeah, happy. Look at that pillow, right? What, Kim? Look at that pillow, right? Now I'm saying the new Snow White movie coming out. Want to play Wonder Woman? Well, look at that pillow, right? What you mean? The pillow. I don't know, Kim. I don't know what you mean. Look at the pillow, right? I don't know. What you mean? Look at that pillow, right? I don't know. I don't know. Mm. Yeah, happy for you, Zach. Yeah, good deal, man. You found a new home. Told you somebody probably come along and find the right one. Well, things always work out. Usually work out. Work out. Work out. No more teardrops. Oh yeah, so as y'all coming in, I forgot to remind y'all, could y'all hit the like button? I sure appreciate hitting the like button and share my channel out. No more lonely teardrops. Jackie Wilson. You said you. Oh, you said you're not looking at anything when you get home. Oh yeah, that's right, Kim. Yeah, I'm looking at that pillow. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to explain to Max. So I can't. Yeah, cause I'm working hard as I do. Yeah, TV ain't the first thing on my mind. That's right. That pillow is I'm trying to knock out. Yeah, I might see it. I might not, but I know I need my sleep. At that point, when I'm tired, nothing don't matter. That long days, hours up. No TV, no not. Don't matter. Don't matter to me. Looking at TV ain't gonna give me my rest. Get me my rest. My rest. Yeah, so Kim, you've been hustling with your jewelry. Miss Kim's Bling Bar Jewelry. You should check it out. Miss Kim's Bling Bar Jewelry. She's hustling, getting it done. She's gonna take over the world with all the bling bling. Dun, 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 yeah, yeah, Zach. Hey man, you got to keep your faith, man. So that's what I was telling you too. So you have to pray too, man. Cause just right when you think everything is not working out, there's always something around the corner in the store. Good, you never know. Good, something stored around the corner waiting on you. Something good, That's the thing about keeping your faith, man. Regardless of what you go through, even when you can't see it, it's there. That's what faith is: believing in something you can't see, physically see or touch, whatever, but it's there. You know what I mean? You gotta have the faith, bro. You gotta have the faith, the faith, the faith. You gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. Boom. Yep. And I told you, man, you gotta do just pray, man. Even if you pray, even God don't respond right away, that doesn't mean he doesn't hear you, you know? You know what I mean? Max said, if I'm not by TV or my laptop, Room pitch dark, especially if I don't feel like doing that. It's just me in my bed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. When I was working, but when I did had some days off, whatever time I would watch the stuff. But I wasn't gonna try to kill myself to watch. I mean, if I just kick back and watch it, just something I really enjoyed watching or whatever, something that caught my eye, something that I like, favorite TV show. I have my routine, But also too at that time, Nickelodeon was showing old shows like I think they were still showing Family Ties or whatever. I would watch it. So I was always switching back and forth, I try to catch one show, Sun with a Chance. I think that show came on Sundays, I think. I actually enjoyed that show, Sunny with a Chance. Mm-hmm. Sunny with a Chance was really good. Demi Lovato. I know she was on tour with the Jonas Brothers. I believe so. I believe that tour was called the Civic Tour. That's what I work and do, make music go to school. I know, man. I'm busy. That's right. That's right, because I got other stuff to do. I got to get stuff done. Let's see here. Demi Lovato, Jonas Brothers. Yeah, they was on a tour. Let me see here. They was on tour, not the Burning Up tour. It was like the Civic Tour. Yeah, I was right. The Honda Civic Tour. So that was 9 years ago. Are you serious? That was 9 years ago. It was the Honda Civic Tour. I know something with Civic in it, so it was the Honda Civic Tour. Wow. Since 2018. So that show was 7 years ago. That tour. I know she was on tour with them. Oh, you been on tour with them, Demi Lovato and the Jonas Brothers? The Jonas Brothers. It seemed like they had a new song out or something too. Oh, I think the Jonas Brothers performed at was it New Year's on the Rockin' New Eve with Ryan Seacrest. I think the Jonas Brothers were on there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Jonas Brothers. Yeah, the Jonas Brothers. I like the Jonas Brothers. They was in Camp. It was Camp Rock. That's what it was. I really actually like that Camp Rock. Play my music or whatever. Play my music. Camp Rock. I actually enjoyed it. Camp Rock. Camp Rock. So there was a Camp Rock and there was a Camp Rock 2. So it's saying the first one came out in 2008. That was I enjoyed that. Yeah, the Jonas Brothers. So yeah, I remember that show. So I remember that. Yeah, the Honda Civic. So it was the Honda Civic Tour. Yeah. Say what? Camp Rock was horrible. Mm-hmm. The second one bad. I like both of them. Mm-hmm. Me play my music. Part 2 cast. Oh wow. Y'all don't like Camp Rock? Hot dog. Well, Max say he like the second one better. Camp Rock is Why is that, Charles? Why is that, man? He says garbage. Well, you didn't like the rock. Oh, you don't like the Jonas Brothers? Mm-hmm. The Jonas Brothers. Yeah, Joe, Nick, and Kevin. They got a younger brother. He was born like in 2000. I forgot his name. So it's 4 of them all together. It's 4 of them. It's 4 Jonas Brothers. Yeah, their younger brother was born in 2000, but I don't think he does anything. The youngest Jonas brother. I never liked Camp Rock. I wasn't a Demi Lovato fan. I was one of her songs I liked. She said, "Don't tell your mother," or something. Don't tell your mother. What's that song? Don't tell your mother. Demi Lovato. Vato. Don't tell your mother. The name of the song is called "Cool for the Summer." Yeah, I actually kind of like that song, "Cool for the Summer." Cool for the summer. It had a nice beat to it. Cool for the summer. Yeah, Demi Lovato. Cool for the summer. Cool for the summer. Sunny with a chance. Cause she left, and then I forgot she left the show because I think she was Sunny. So the show she left, then the show kept going. Sunny with a chance. So she left, and then it became something else. It was still everybody was there. It's just I mean, I just like the music. I mean, I don't care. I just like the music. So it's just the beat. I mean, I like Demi Lovato, so it really didn't matter what the song was. I just thought she was cool. I like her music. Mm, it's cool for the summer. I thought it had a cool beat to it. Let's see here. So, what was the show when it went spin off after Sunny with a Chance? Because she left. Then was just Chance. I can't remember what it was. Cool for the summer. Let's see. It was So Random. Oh, that's right. Because the show So Random was on Sunny with a Chance. They had a show called So Random. So since Sunny was there, she left. They couldn't say Sunny with a Chance because they call it So Random. Because I think So Random was also one of the shows on the show of Sunny with a Chance. Yeah. So Kim is speaking, saying hi. Yeah. Charles. Yeah. But yeah, Demi Lovato. So that's the last thing I remember on her on the Jonas Brothers tour. Is my view. Yeah, because after Sunny with a Chance, she left. So it so random. Yeah, so random was the name of it because there was actual show on the show. So random. So since she left, so they took that. So basically, it's still the same show, just without her, and they just changed the name of it from Sunny with a Chance to So Random. It was still fun. I like Grady and what you call Grady and them two, Grady and what you call, let's see here, Grady and Nick. Cooper Dillon was Cooper Dillon, Chad Dillon Cooper. So it was Nico and Grady. I think they were my favorite too, Nico and Grady. Oh yeah, Joe from the Facts of Life was on there. Nancy McKeon. So Nico and Grady. Nico and Grady. Yeah, Nico and Grady. They were funny to me. So Kim is speaking to Zach. Yeah, Nico and Grady. I know we like the song called Socks and Sandals. They made a fake video on the show called Sock and Sandals. It was too funny. Grady and Bubba. Grady and Bubba. Not Grady and Bubba. Yes. Another Grady. Yeah. Grady and Bubba. They funny too. Grady and Bubba. Bubba Bexley. Grady Wilson and Bubba Bexley. From Sanford and Son. Fred's best buddies. Oh, I meant to tell you, Max and Charles, since you didn't know so much about Quincy Jones, he scored the song for that show, Sanford and Son, which you probably never heard of. But Quincy Jones also made the theme song for Sanford and Son as well. Yeah, Kim, I've been in here schooling them on some old school music. Yeah, just a lot of stuff they never heard of. So I was just trying to school them on some stuff, but Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. But yeah, Sanford Son was a good show. Another good show to watch. Yep. Quincy, he worked with Ray Charles. He worked with everybody. Mm-hmm. Chad Dillon Cooper. Yeah, Chad. I know a lot of people didn't like Chad Dillon Cooper. He came off like a. He kind of came off like a little. He was always bragging a lot. I know they didn't like him. He always came off like he was better. He always came off like he was better than everybody. The way I kind of remember with his character. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Quincy Jones is responsible for so much. Yeah. Yeah, I was schooling them, telling his daughter Rashida Jones is an actress. She was on the show Parks and Recreation, and Quincy's ex-wife Peggy Lipton is Rashida's mom. She was an actress as well. She was on the Mod Squad. Mm-hmm. So Random is better. You know, I agree. I think So Random was better when Sonny left. Actually, the show, I think it picked up. It was even better without her on it. You know, So Random. So Random was much better than Sonny with a Chance. So I think when she left, I think the show picked up and did even better. I actually enjoyed it much better without her on it. But Demi Lovato, cool for the summer. Quincy Jones. So how's it been going, Kim? I know you've been busy hustling. This Kim Lee. I didn't check the website out in a while, so I'm sure I know you done added new jewelry and stuff to it. Mm-hmm. Work it all. Da, 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 da. I agree. You don't have to work it all. Man, oh, tomorrow, watch. Today's all hot and sunny, and watch, it's gonna be all cold. Surrender had a bunch of artists perform at the end. Sunny with a Chance was just born. Yeah, Sunny with a Chance was good, but yeah, I think So Random was a lot better after she left. It just seemed better to me as well. I agree with you on that. Yeah, So Random was a lot better because I enjoyed it even more. Of course, they still had Nico and Grady on there. They made the show funny, so it didn't matter. It was on both. Nico and Grady. Socks and sandals. Socks and sandals. Socks. You remember that, Max? They did that video, Socks and Sandals. You can see the video on YouTube, Socks and Sandal. Socks and Sandal. Kim says, I have to update it now. I have more men's jewelry. Uh-oh. 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 Mm-mm. Hey, Kim, y'all got any men's jewelry with the Philadelphia Eagles on it? Any necklaces with the Philadelphia Eagles? So let me know when y'all get some Philadelphia Eagles necklaces. I'll buy a couple of them. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Why not? Hey, let me know. I'm sure. Hey, that'll be the best. That'll be the best thing selling in men's jewelry. The Eagles necklace. Hey, you should have a necklace that say "Fly Eagles Fly." Oh, you know how many necklaces you could sell? You would sell out so fast you couldn't keep enough in. They fly off the shelves too fast. They sure would. Flying Eagles fly. That's right. Hey, or get a necklace with the score on it. Have a necklace with the game score on it. Now that would sell too. I would buy one of those necklace with the game score. I still have those helmet necklaces those left. Okay, two of those football helmets. Okay, I got one. Yeah, that's right. But y'all should check out. Let me bring up Miss Kim's. Let me see here. Miss Kim's. Baby, let me see here. Yeah, no. You don't have to work at all. Oh wait, let me do this. Well, I can share the thing, right? I have some buzzard necklaces. I think they will pass for Eagles. Let me see here. There we go. So here's Miss Kim's Bling Bar. Max says, I've been checking her website. I'm just waiting for That's funny. No. Let's see here. There's the football necklace. Touchdown Twinkle White. I got that necklace. Hey Kim, I still got that big silver necklace. I'm just trying to find the right medallion to put on it, and I can really rock it. That big silver necklace that I bought off of you. Oh, I don't think I asked you, but what's your favorite football team? So let me go to the jewelry. Let me see the necklaces. Wait, no, men's. How about men's jewelry? Men's jewelry. Jewelry. Chain confrontation. Boston backdrop. Let me see. Wait a minute. Is that's in men's jewelry? Wait a minute. Earrings? Oh, that ain't. Wait a minute. Men's jewelry. Earring. Chain confrontation. Let me. It said chain confrontation. Featuring a reflective sheen, a lengthened Singapore stainless steel chain cascades below the neckline for a simply sleek look. Features an adjustable clasp closure. And that is the chain confrontation. Going for $5. Can I get five? Get a $5. Sold as one individual necklace. I remember. Thank you. Let me see. Is it even on here? Random standing room only gold. Nah, I don't have this one, but that one with them big chains on it, the big silver one. You don't have to work at all. What if I did is click on necklaces. All right, silver. There we go, silver. Silver bells, chain confrontation. See, I'll tell you, man, it's like, I know you said you got to upload some more men stuff, but it's like, they just skip out on men. Like, men ain't important. They don't need no necklaces. No. Downtown Defender. I like that. Downtown Defender. From downtown. But that one I got, I really love that one to death, that big silver chain. You don't have to. All right, it's page number 2. I don't know if you can still got the one with the gunmetal on it. I like that one with the gunmetal on it too as well. You don't. Hmm. Everlasting enchantment, yellow men's jewelry. Yeah, but man, back Boston backdrop. We don't seem that in the loops. I'm used to that big one. I guess you must have took that gunmetal one off of here, or is that on the corporation site? It might be on the corporation site. I'm thinking about. Okay, I'll upload tonight. All right, because I want to see. I'm saying, man, just oh, it's not just like here, but it seemed like I know QVC, CVS, not CVS, but yeah, QVC channel or the Home Shopping Network. I know a lot of women buy stuff, but I mean, they just like the fellas just don't want nothing. It's like they go from 1 hours back to back to back on jewelry. I know they try to make money, but I'm like, man, like, don't you think the fellas want something too? Guys want something. I want to sit here and look at a 24-hour jewelry challenge, just women stuff. I want variety. They might throw like a 30 minutes in there, like on the computer. Then they get back to jewelry. That's how QVC does, man. QVC. Mm-hmm. Oh, they sold out. Okay. Well, I'm saying QVC is dirty, man. They sure are. They the way they do when they selling. Mm-hmm. Like like mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Kim put a link in here. Y'all can check it out. She put it in the chat. But yeah, it's like um QVC, like they might it's like all jewelry. Then they might put something up. It's like if it's getting close to like Father's Day, they'll put up like a drill set, drill gun set or something. Then they switch back to. I'm telling you, QVC is dirty, man. There they are. I need to call QVC and tell them I don't like how they do it. Mm-hmm. Then they have a lady come on there talking about clothes hangers. Velvet Crush clothes hangers for like an hour, 2 hours coming on there. Like, man, are you serious? 2 or 3 hours on some uh Velvet Crush clothes hangers. I'm telling you, QVC is dirty. They do the customers wrong. They do. You know. We have cuff links and hair clips now. What? Yeah, y'all stepping it up. Y'all stepping it up. Step your game up. Step your game up. Let's see here. Women's jewelry. Let's see here. Fashion. Z collection. That's it. Earrings. Mm-mm. Those look different. I haven't seen those right there. Oh, those like little spirals or something. Sophisticated swirl red. Look at that. That's cool. Now that looks new to me right there. The sophisticated swirl. Culture pearls. Oh, okay. I'll click on it. Man. It won't let me I try to click on the link. I try to right click it. Hold on, let me get this. Hold on. Yeah, I try to click on it. How about this shop? I'm just type it in. Shop.misskimblingbar.com. Okay. Shop. So it's shop. Okay, shop dot. And let me see here, shop dot. Miss Kim's. Oh, let me go back up, Miss. Miss Kim's. Bling. Mm-mm. There it is. Welcome to my site. I want to shop. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay. Well, I typed it in, so try now. Hold on. Let me try this. Oh, you know what? I was in StreamYards and let me see. Feelings, nothing more than feeling. Okay, yeah. So I'm there. There it is. So it's the same thing. Okay. Yeah. All right. I got it. I'm gonna do this. Hey, hey. My point of view. Yeah, I'm sitting here on StreamYard, thinking to go click on the link on YouTube. All right, here we go. So let's see here. Shop. This Kim Bling Bar. My point of view. Mm-hmm. 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 There we go. There we go. Men's. Men's is this. Okay. There we go. Stare down. Stare down. Hmm. All right, let me see here. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Mesh Maverick. Let it rib. Better behavior. Is that a ring? Brushed in a high sheen, edgy geometric bars of silver pattern and frame around a black and white marble oval stone for an unforgettable urban centerpiece atop a geometric texture thick silver band. Hmm. Click shop, then click type. Okay. Yeah, because I click shop, then click type. Okay. Yeah, I clicked on men's jewelry. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Oh, but let's see here. I'll go back and click it again. How about men's necklaces? Here we go. So quick look. Roman Rebel. All right. What else? So saw the stare down. What? Summer Odyssey. Hmm. Infused with layers of white cording, strands of brown, and blue wooden beads lay across the chest for a beach inspired flare. Features an adjustable slide knot closure, sold as one individual necklace. So it's beach inspired. All right, let me see here. Friendly with men's rings. Here we go. Can't wait to wait. Can't wait to be king. That sounds like a line from Lion King. Cause I just can't wait to be king. Featuring a Kingsley square style cut, a white rhinestone is pressed into the center of a flat rectangular silver frame for a statement look. Features a stretchy band for a flexible fit. Hmm. Boom, 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 boom. Mm, 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 mm. Let me see here. Triple cross brushed in an antique tin finished. Hmm. Not bad. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Boom. Mm, 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 mm. That's cool stuff on here. Mm, well, let's see what's the best sellers. Best sellers. Mm-hmm. Click on shop. Go type. Let me see here. Or just how about rings and click on Elegant General. Like a seashell or something. See. Yeah, it's cool though. This is, a lot of stuff has come a long way. Heart shaped ring right there. Courting chic. Okay. May. All right, that's cool. Yeah. Sight none came up. That's for sure. That's for sure. Oh. Let me go back. Let me click on metal. How about silver? Let me just click on silver in general. Mm. Boom, 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 boom. Why you wanna hurt me? Yeah. Dum, 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 boom. Mesh Maverick. Rock, rock, rock. Mm. The Mesh Maverick. Mm. Okay. Silver and subtle sheen earrings. Got the bling shining on them. All right. All right, that's cool, Kim. Uh, it's cool to see stuff has stepped. That's cool how the channel stepped up. The website stepped your game up, stepped it up. Oh, oh, oh. Hey. All right, so I'm back. Here we go. All right. So, all right, I guess I'm going to get off of here. I appreciate everyone coming through. Yeah, I feel a whole lot better than I did last week. That's for sure. Yeah, you feel that. So I appreciate Miss Kim's Bling Bar coming on here. Max Charles coming on here. Who else came through? Man, it was a really good show. Good. So, and KT Shaz and who else? There's one more. Who else came through? Yeah, Jet came through. Let me see who else. There's one more. Trying to find it. Who else came in? Jet. Mm-hmm. And Zach. Yeah, Zach came through. So I appreciate everyone coming through. So I should be on time again next Wednesday at 7:00. I appreciate everybody coming in today. Yeah, I feel a lot better. So next week I should feel even better. Oh yeah. So next week, oh wow. Well, next week will be around close to springtime. Yeah. Wait, what day is spring? Yeah, spring should be. It should be here sometime a week after, whatever. All right, Kim, be safe. I appreciate you coming in. All right. Peace out, everybody. I'm out. Audi 5000.